Unfiltered Stories. I am your host, Nissa, and of course I have...
I'm Carl Christian, aka the Nice Agent. So yes, today we want to talk about us. So you guys can get to know us a little bit, talk about our hobbies and what do we do for fun. That was still PG-13, of course. Yes. I hope you guys catch that. You saw her face, All right, so yes, Mom can still watch this. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
So, what is a hobby that you want to do but you haven't done yet?
A hobby that I want to do that I haven't done yet is pottery.
Oh, wow, that is cool. She's keeping it really cool. Classic. You remember the movie with Patrick Swayze, when they were doing... Okay, yeah, whatever, let's go. she doesn't know those things. Yeah.
But yeah, I have been wanting to do it for a while. I just haven't gotten to it, but I have found some places.
Okay.
So I'm working towards it.
That's a good thing. I like that.
What about you?
Me? I want to fly a plane.
Okay.
That's my next thing. I am going to enroll. I'm thinking by Christmas. That's going to be my Christmas gift to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to enroll to fly a plane. That's what I want to do now. And I cannot wait to have, just get on a plane and go have picnic somewhere.
Wow.
That is different from Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
So is it like a whole course that you have to take?
Yes, you have to do a whole course, of course, book, and then I think you have to fly, 20 or 30 hours with someone, and a lot of things. It's about the hours that they do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can rent a plane, and then you just fly. So if I don't come back, you know where I'm at.
We might not know where you're at.
But yeah, that is one of my things that I want to do. I want to fly a plane.
Cool.
Yes.
How long is the class?
I don't know much. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a few months. I guess I don't know. Maybe it was one thing for me to do outside of real estate. I would love that.
That'd be cool.
Yep, that's my thing. Yes, Carl Christian flying plane, maybe, or show properties on a plane. Yeah, perfect idea.
Elevate the business.
Yeah.
There was this house I saw on Instagram. It was like a little island, but it's completely off grid.
That's it.
That's the house.
Now I wonder, can you fly a helicopter with the same? Okay, something to learn. Like, if I learn how to fly a plane, is it the same flying a helicopter or is it different? I want to know. So that just crossed my mind. So if you guys know, please put it in the comment. So, hobbies that you're doing.
Hobbies that I'm doing?
Besides sleeping. She didn't know I was going to call her out on it. Yeah. She sleeps like 18 hours a day.
I wish I could. Hobbies that I'm doing right now, I would say I do take myself on picnics often.
Wow.
By
That is
myself
nice.
all the time, and I spend hours at the park.
So which means when I have the plane, I have to drop you to your picnic. I cannot be there.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just open it from the air.
As long as there's a little string, I can slide down. I guess that's fine.
That's a nice thing. Maybe I should
Yeah.
start doing that.
You should.
That's an idea.
What park did I used to go to? What was it called? Tropical Park.
Okay. Tropical Park it is.
It's a little towards South Miami, but it's really nice. It's very nice.
Me, what do? I golf.
Okay.
So when I get a little too stressed, I go golf. So that I do it every afternoon, or if I can.
You
Or
get
at
too
least
stressed every afternoon?
every day, all day, non-stop.
It's horrible.
Even my sleep schedule is stressful.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Welcome to real estate. So at least twice a week I try to go golfing. That I do. I'm enjoying it actually. What I like about golf is the only game that I play or that I know of. You can only get mad at yourself. You can't be mad at your teammate. You cannot be mad at anybody. It's just yourself. You messed up. It's all you. And it reminds me of my business. So therefore, I love golf. And one other thing that I love about it is once you are in that zone, nothing else matters. Because if you blink, you're going to miss the ball. If you think about something else, you're going to miss the ball. So you have to be in the zone.
Yeah.
And to me, it allows me to get away from business. And yeah, so I do golf.
Have you been to Topgolf?
Yes. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
I mean, it's not. But, I mean, I've also never been golfing.
Yeah.
I suck at Topgolf.
You
So.
should golf. Let me tell you, I think everybody should golf.
Really?
Yes, because it's a relationship with you and yourself.
Okay.
To me, it's a relationship about yourself. Like, how can I say it? You start, then you're doing bad, then you're mad at yourself, then you want to get better, then now it becomes addictive because you're hitting something, believe it or not. So yeah, it's really, I love it. I honestly think you should try it. It's not the same with Top Golf.
I believe it though, because the people that are into golfing, like they're fans.
Yeah. No, it's addictive.
Yeah, I
It
can
is.
see that.
A friend of mine told me that, but I didn't believe him until now.
So you got addicted. So you got a problem.
I have to say one thing about golf that a lot of people don't know. It is not truly that expensive. They kind of hide that part.
You don't have to have like a membership at a country club or something?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Training is expensive, but golfing is not. So yeah.
I mean, where do you just walk into a golf course?
Yes, you can. Some of them are open to the public. You just walk and then you can rent your clubs if you don't have any. Or you can buy clubs on Amazon. Some of them are like $300 for the whole set.
Oh.
And you probably spend more money losing balls than anything else.
Dang, that's crazy.
So let's go back to pottery.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you're gonna enjoy about it?
Okay, so I did pottery like in elementary school one time, and I think I loved it ever since then. But it was like a school activity that one time, so I never did it since then. But from what I remember, it almost reminds me of yoga, and kind of like what you were saying, you have to get in your zone and really like, you're creating something with your hands. I think something about that is really cool, and I'm good with my hands, so like I'm excited to see what I can come up with. But the fact that you have to really be into it, but you have to be firm but gentle at the same time with the clay, I think I would enjoy that a lot and kind of be in my own zone too, concentrating on whatever.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I'll bring you a little cup.
I would love that. I would love that. I would really love that.
Yeah.
Other hobbies? Anything else that you're thinking about you want to do that you haven't done?
Other hobbies? Let's see. Come back to me. I'm gonna think about it.
Me, I'm thinking about diving, but I have to lose the weight. On both, I want to do skydiving and I want to do scuba diving, and then both I have to lose the weight. So I'm working on it. Okay. It's been a work in progress for years, but I'm not giving up because I picked it and I'm gonna do it.
Yes,
it's not a trying. I've been doing it.
I can say that though. I've been wanting. I think last year I told myself I was gonna get my diving license. Never did, but I would still like to do it.
Scuba diving.
Yes, because there's a hotel in not Hawaii, in like the Keys or something that's underwater.
Yes, that's true.
And you have to have your scuba license.
Oh,
for it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we're doing. Done. Alex. Cameraman, he said he's going. So that's 3 of us. Are you going? Yes. All right. Yes, I have a story about scuba.
Okay.
So I cannot scuba, so I do, snorkeling.
Okay.
And then one day I'm in Puerto Rico, and snorkeling. I see that big fish. It's like that big, and then he's just like, moving, and I'm following him. And I see a few people that were scuba diving, so I'm just following the fish. But I don't know for how long I've been following the fish, and then after a minute, the fish just disappeared. And I'm like, why would the fish disappear? And I tilt my head up, and I see nothing but darkness. The fish took me in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my God.
And now I cannot see the boat. I cannot see anybody else. All I could see, you see the movie from Jaw, you see the shark coming out of the darkness. That's all I saw. I'm like, okay, it's happening. I'm done. That's it.
I would literally pass out in the middle of the ocean.
The boat is looking for me. They can't find me. I can see it.
Oh my.
They found me after 20 minutes, so I'm like, keep thinking it's gonna come get me. That's it.
I would never go in the water after that. That sounds traumatizing.
Oh. No, I'm crazy like that. Yeah, I'm weird. In Jamaica, I remember I went to ATV riding, and then we went to a cliff. The cliff is about like 30 or 40 feet, And the guy just has a joke. He kept saying, every time he comes here, nobody's jumping. It's such a beautiful water. Nobody's jump. I'm listening to it and I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I could do this. But I thought he really meant nobody wants to jump, but you could. So I removed my shirt and I ran and I jumped. And then he was like, you're not supposed to. I'm already up. And then I remember it's Jamaica. There's shark in the water. So, remember, I'm coming from high. So I went in. I really dived in the water. So by the time for me to come back up, now all I'm thinking about is there's a shark.
They're waiting for you.
And I started swimming to the shore as fast as I could. But it was fun though. I'll do it again. I'll look first, but I'll do it again.
That's maybe somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm a daredevil. I do that. Yeah. So I have those things that I don't know what else that I would want to do that I haven't done.
I really want to go shark cage diving.
I want to do this, except that I've seen things in movies and on YouTube. I think I removed that one out of my.
I mean, they wouldn't have a business of it if so many people were dying.
Those there's some stores you go in and then it says 228 days without an accident. Like,
I've never seen that.
Yeah, there's a few stores, like most like construction stores or like, car parts, when you go in and then it says 310 days without an accident or 2 days without an accident. So yeah, that's the way I see the shark cage. It only needs to happen once. There's this movie called 40 Feet Under or something like that, I remember. 40 Feet Deep, something like that. Yeah, the cage actually went under. And then the shark was like, hey, feast! So, I don't know. I think I draw the line on that one.
I feel like I'll take my chances. If I'm supposed to die that day, I'll die.
But I want to go in a cage with a tiger. Yeah. I really want to pet a tiger. I don't know.
I mean, you can pet a tiger, though.
It would be fun that people are walking their dog and I'm walking my tiger.
I don't think that would be happening.
Yeah, that would be so nice.
Not in the same neighborhood.
Hey, not my tiger.
No, maybe if you had your own reserve or whatever it was called, you can do that. But no, I mean, I've seen people pet lions and tigers when they've been like domesticated and all that. It's possible.
Yeah,
just like you can go in a cage and
look
at a shark, or you can free dive. It doesn't even have to be a cage, so the cage won't fall. Just be in the water. Sharks are not as aggressive as you guys think.
No problem. Whenever we're in the water, I'll just jump, right? You just jump.
Don't jump. You don't want to do anything too sudden.
Oh, you just get in. Okay. You guys just see I left behind the camera.
I was supposed to do it for my birthday this year, but it didn't happen.
Thank God.
I'm still gonna do it.
No, we have a show to do. You can't.
Hey,
we need to write that on the agreement that there's things that we cannot do.
Nothing life threatening.
Yeah, because the show has to keep going. Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Animals.
I'm gonna do it.
Like an example, I don't need to go and I don't want to go to Australia. That is not something in my mind that I want to go because Australia is just, for me, it's a death trap.
Okay.
Like they have all kind of. There's not one animal on Earth that can kill you that doesn't exist in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah.
So everything's like the poisonous version.
Everything.
That's crazy.
They even have an island called Steak Island.
Oh, that's
and it's people are not supposed to go there.
But they do anyway, huh?
No, well, I think I hope not.
Like, you have to go in like a full suit so that they bite you, you don't even feel it.
It's crazy. It rains spiders.
Rains?
The venomous ones. Yes.
It rains spiders like from the sky, not
from the sky.
trees.
From the sky. Because basically, I think if I'm wrong, please correct me. I think the wind takes them from the tree somewhere, right? And then when they get in the middle of the sky, something else happened, like the wind stop or whatever, and they just start falling.
Oh.
This is Australia.
Oh.
When are you going?
Never. Australia, even besides that, Australia was never one of those, oh my God, I have to go. Like, no.
I don't know.
It never.
Like, I'm sure it's a beautiful place. I see pictures.
I mean, people live
but
there
I'm
still.
scared. Like, really?
I have a friend that is in love with Australia. Never been, but just wants to be there so bad. I'm like, enjoy that. Enjoy your life.
Raining spiders. Yeah.
But that's not for me. No thanks. That's too far.
Like the other day we were on at a safari, not safari, but a swamp, and this guy, he's the tour guy, and he's petting the alligators, touching them. I'm okay with all that. He's feeding them. I'm okay. He's on the boat. We're in the middle of the swamp. We're not talking like in a cage or anything like that. And the guy was like, "Okay, hold on 1 second." We move his shirt and dive in the water. And now he's just petting the alligator from the water. And I'm like, what if there was another alligator? What if there's a snake underneath? You can barely see. And he was like, "Oh, I do this all the time." I'm like, okay. Yeah, this is like, this is it.
When it comes to not being able to see under me,
I don't go.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah, I don't go.
No.
That's why there's the beach at Saint Augustine. You cannot see underneath the water. I don't go. I don't.
Oh yeah,
go.
the up north beaches.
Yeah, I don't go. This is not for me. It's okay. It's beautiful. I'm sure it is enjoyable, but not for me. I like to see.
The beaches up there aren't that nice.
Yeah, they're a little muddy. I mean,
yeah,
a little muddy. But yeah, for sure. Other things that we can think about so people get to know us.
Let's see.
Songs. What kind of songs you listen to?
I'm pretty open when it comes to music, except country music. I can't do it.
I do country.
I can't do it.
Can you believe that? I love
and then
country
like that, like screamo music.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Those two things.
That one gets me.
It's like, but for the most part, it's more like old school R&B, neo soul kind of things. I listen to my gospel music too.
I listen to a few, but I'm not all in it. Yeah. I listen to a few.
But I'm pretty chill with my music. I mean, I like to find new artists. I'm not too much of a mainstream like.
I do that too. I keep putting new like I do that too on YouTube. I do that.
There's one show on YouTube you should look up. It's called The Colors Show. So, and basically it's a whole bunch of artists in the middle of a backdrop like this, but it's different colors and they're just, singing their music. But it's a good way to find new people.
I'll try it.
I found a couple artists that way. But, yeah, what about you? What kind of music do you like?
Music, I'm into everything, even country. But I'm more of a zouk guy, which is a Caribbean, more like a R&B compa kind of like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more into zouk. I love it. And I'll listen to anything. I used to be a DJ, so I'll listen to anything. It doesn't matter to me.
Were you a DJ?
In my youth, when I was young.
You're you.
Yeah, when I was young.
That's
another hobby that I have that nobody knows about. Well, some people do. I take pictures.
Oh yeah.
And I sort of am okay. I'm not gonna say I'm very good, but I think I'm okay. Yeah, I take beautiful pictures.
You do.
I took a picture of you the other day when you were taking the food. Did you see that one? That was beautiful.
Oh, I don't think I saw.
Yeah, that was a beautiful picture. I love it. Yeah.
My little plate.
Oh, no. No, I do. If you ever on my page and you see something that says another perfect shot, it's a picture that I took. So yeah, I take some nice pictures. I'm kind of like obsessed with the camera somehow.
So you have your own like camera setup.
Everything.
Cameras are expensive.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, tell me about it. The camera itself is not that expensive.
What's the expensive?
The lens.
The lens?
Oh,
like
yes.
Attachments?
The other day I received an email with a new lens for my camera, and it was $27,000.
$27,000?
And this is where my love for camera just died. Yeah, they killed it for me.
$27,000.
Because now I want it because I have to think what can it possibly do.
Does it do everything all the other lenses do? Because what the heck? If I have to buy that one and then buy another one, I'm gonna be upset.
Me, the way I thought about it, that's the first thing I said. If I call it, will it just show up? Like wherever I'm at, I'm like lens, and then it just show up,
That's a car.
But yeah, that's why now that I'm in it, I respect when people ask you for certain amount of money to take pictures. Because believe it or not, it's expensive.
Right.
It is.
Because you want you want your pictures to come out a certain way, and my camera does that, and it's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not. And of course, if they happen to break it or drop it, it's expensive to fix. Yeah. But I love it's a hobby. I love it. So that's another thing that I do. And what else?
Me, I used to write poetry a lot.
Me too.
We
have a lot in common.
It's because we're Leos. I'm just kidding. I'm not one of those people for real. But yeah, no, I used to write a lot. I think I stopped maybe like high school.
I stopped my first year of college. I stopped. But I started young. I started at like 12. I write everything. I just kept writing. I think I have one of my books still. But I used to write in French, of course. But yeah, I loved it. I really do. I'm a romantic kind of guy, so I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
No, I am.
Happy wife, happy life.
I am. I'm that guy. I've done things that other people would probably never do.
I mean, but I'm gonna take that as a good thing, though.
Yes and no. It all depends on the appreciation.
Yeah.
Some people do not appreciate it. Some people take you for weak. Yeah. They think you're weak when you're being romantic. But yes, I am. It's just part of me. It's in my DNA. I'll do things just to make somebody smile. That's just who I am. I love it. And the problem that I have with it is when I have female friends, I tend to do things that I'm not supposed to do because I'm not doing it. No, but for me, I'm not. For me, it's just my character. I'm nice. Like an example, I remember I had an agent, which I don't understand how that happened. She had an issue. She bought a property, and she needed to change her lock. She's like 10 minutes away from the office. I changed the lock. I went, just changed the lock, and then go home. And then one day, she was showing her property, and she ran out of battery in her car, whatever. So, of course, for me, it's one of my clients she's showing properties to. I got in my car, help her start the engine, and then show the property, and then I went back to the office. She took it in a whole different direction.
As she thought.
I was being too nice. I don't know, but that's just who I am.
Like she didn't like it, or
she thought that I was.
She was starting.
Yeah, she thought I was coming onto her, and it was not that at all. At all. Like I was not interested. I'm sorry. And I tried my hardest to change it, but it's just so part of my DNA that I can't. Like, if a client call me and say, hey, I have a problem, I need to see a property in Orlando, I just get in my car and I go. I don't think of it any other way. Like, I have a client, we become best friend, of course. She was showing a property, she was looking at a property, and she had two babies, 2 car seats. Hey, I just picked both of them and I walked through the whole house, go up the stairs and go. And she was like, you're the first agent that ever done that. Everybody just watch me struggling with them. and I feel like,
that's horrible.
But and again, based on what the agent taught, I can understand when people are not doing it. Because they probably feel like, if they do it, you're gonna think something when maybe that's not the case. Like it is like sometimes I feel like I want to take somebody else for a drink, but if you do, they're gonna think that it's just I don't know. Being nice costs a lot.
Yeah, but I don't think you should change the way you are. Just understand, I guess, more who you're dealing with, and
it's always too late when I find out.
That's the thing. But more people. I mean, the world's not nice, so I think it's okay to be like that. It's knowing how to set those boundaries.
It's like me personally, right? If I'm going to a friend of mine and then he's married or whatever, and sometimes just out of the blue, I'll just buy flowers for everybody in the house, like daughters, mom, whatever. I'll just buy flowers and I come to it. And then I had to learn to just stop because maybe it's not a good idea. But to me, it was just nice.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't know that such thing exists, being too nice.
Yeah, it's just because the way society has formed us to be.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm just that nice. So yeah, that is one thing that people may not know about me that I'm struggling with a lot. But yeah,
Too nice.
I am too nice.
So, what would you say? I don't know if this is a random question, but what would you say your love languages are? Do you know what they're? Do you know
Me
them?
talking.
So
I
what's
have
that
communication is number one. You have to talk to me
Mm-hmm.
because to me, a lot of people think intimacy is physical.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
That's why if I'm gonna go a little rated R here. If it was true that intimacy is physical,
Mm-hmm.
prostitute would not exist. You know what I mean? Like
They don't
it's
be
not true.
housewives.
So the truth to me is talking create intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can talk to me about your past, about your future, about your struggles, about your hurt, your pain, your joy, and you feel comfortable to just talk, then yeah, like there's no way of not falling in love. There's no way. And everybody else would think it's about look, being sexy, being long hair or whatever, blue eyes. Nah, to me it's just talking. I can like I'll tell you something. There was this girl that she's on my Facebook. She's gonna see this. All right, she dialed the wrong number. We were 14 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I picked up the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and we remained friends until we're not talking anymore today as often as we should, but we still talk to each other
Mm-hmm.
till today. I've
Wow.
never seen her
Oh my god.
till today. I've seen picture of her because of Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never met her.
That's crazy.
All right, she called me like a year ago because she was gonna buy a property in Jacksonville. She was like, "I want you to be my agent," but I'm like, "I'm going out of town. I'm sorry."
Dang.
But it was, and I can tell you from that one call, we'll spend 5 hours on the phone. 5 hours just talking, and I'm gonna tell you, I feel so connected to her that most people would never understand it. And I've never met the person.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's easier to talk to people you don't know, though.
Oh, she knows me.
Well, she knows you now, but like she's not somebody you ever crossed paths or had to be in your day-to-day life.
I do crave that sometimes. Sometimes I do crave sitting down with someone that doesn't know me.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is because at that point I can just unleash
Mm-hmm.
everything. So yes, I do crave that to just sit down with people that do not know me. Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
I feel like that should be therapy.
So we call this episode the therapy episode. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I don't now I lost my chain of thought. I don't even know which question to ask you. What is your love language?
My love language,
Sleeping.
quality time is one of them. I would say words of affirmation first, and then quality time, and then physical touch, and then I think there was acts of service, and then gifts. But me, well, that's like me to receive love. But for like me to give love, I love buying people gifts because I give meaningful gifts. It's not like, oh, I want to buy you something. It's more of, oh, I know what this person needs or likes or wants, and if I have that much of a connection with you, I'm gonna just get it because I love you and I know it's gonna benefit you in some type of way.
Thoughtful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that.
I'm big on thoughtful gifts. Like, if somebody just gives me gifts and I don't like it, like, it ruins my whole mood. Because why would you give me that?
No, I love everything somebody gives me. I don't care what it is. I really love it because I see the person more than the gift. But me, yes, I give everything. I had to stop because I feel like I would get some sexual harassment lawsuit. But I love, like, I'll be walking through Walmart and I'll see something and I'll remember this person said this.
Yeah.
And then I'll get it.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I guess maybe
I love
you're
that.
right. It's a Leo thing.
Maybe.
But yeah, so this is us. I don't know if you have any questions for us.
Yeah,
Please put it in the comments, ask questions, we will answer you. But my name is Carl Christian, the nice agent. This is Nissa. And yes, today you get to know a little bit about us.
Good.